back. So hopefully everything is okay. We had a wild weekend of football, guys. The AFC feels like it's anybody's to take. It's crazy. It's wild. We had how many games were won by a field goal? Like 40? I don't know. It was crazy. It was a wild weekend of football. So let's break it down. Welcome to the newest episode of SDW.
Super Dario World!
All right, Eric, what the hell is the AFC, man? What the hell is the AFC? I don't even know. I feels like any team could, be in the playoffs this year. Well, not any team. Not the Patriots.
Any team. The Patriots are not making it.
But anybody else, it's crazy. What the hell's going on?
It is crazy to think that the Patriots are the overall worst team in the AFC.
It is nuts. But before we get into all that stuff, let me just give you a quick reminder that any comments, questions, or suggestions, you can find me at Dario SDW and at Super Dario World. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel, all that good stuff. It really helps me out. Also, sorry, we missed the podcast yesterday because of me. My flight got delayed, and so we were unable to do a live stream. Sorry, I was out of town. Sue me. But also,
I can sue you?
You can try, sure. You can sue a ham sandwich, bro. You can sue anybody. Doesn't mean you'll get money. The only person who'd get money in that situation would probably be our lawyers, but whatever.
But I could annoy the shit out of you with it.
Oh, you already do. So you don't even need to go that far. So there you go.
A solid point.
You already do it for free, man. What the hell?
Yeah.
And I'm also already losing money on this league, probably, because I'm not doing too good. Not doing too hot.
That's a good segue to the numbers.
All right, go ahead, do the numbers.
All right. So in our league, where we're making predictions each week, we have Dario at 85 points, a very solid ranking.
Sure.
And you have me, Eric, at 88.
You had a good week.
Points.
Well, you had a better week
actually,
than I did.
we were tied last week.
I know.
Actually,
I was like, finally, I know shit about fuck. Turns out I don't. I don't know shit about fuck. Still,
God had to bring you back down.
Of course, I keep me humble.
Yeah. And speaking of God, he humbled himself a lot. He's at 66.
Ooh, that's not a good number for God. 6'6".
But
He's losing it. He's
getting dangerous.
Close. Oh my God, the apocalypse.
Maybe he'll just stay at 69.
That'd be hysterical.
And then we have Gus Becerro, or one of our wonderful viewers, at 92. He's in the lead.
Oh, but he had a bad week.
Up.
Oh, you catching up?
He had a bad week.
Dude, that's points. He's striking distance now, so
talks a lot of shit too.
Ooh, better start feeling nervous. David Martinez is at 82. And by the way, that guy I can't find your picks for week 9. Can you let me know where you put them so that we can tally up your numbers correctly?
But we're missing a week for that guy.
Yeah.
But it's anyone's ball game, is what they say, right?
Yeah.
Except for God, he's not catching up.
No, he's done. He's done. But also I need to apologize for something else. I may be extra stupid this week because I'm on an hour of sleep. That's all I slept. So I don't even know what to say. Like I'm just giving you a fair warning. I don't know. Like the over under today is 7. So, and I would take it. I would take the over. But let's get into it, because honestly, we have some interesting things to catch up on NFL wise, and we also want to get into the current playoff picture, because now things start to get relevant. Every single game, starts feeling heavier and heavier. So let's begin Thursday night football in a game that I don't even think their mothers watched. But I know that the QB, his dad, like the QB for the Bears, whose name I don't care, Bagel, whatever. I know his dad was there. That was the only person watching, because it was the Bears versus the Panthers.
I bet you paid him.
Definitely. Two teams that could have been fighting for, I assume they would be fighting, for the number 1 draft pick, but turns out the Bears actually don't want it. I don't understand why.
Yeah, this was the Tank Bowl.
But they failed. Like the Bears even failed at that. Mob Nasty, thank you for joining me. I don't know what the hell. I don't even know what. I don't even want to talk about this game. Let's just move on. Next, we have
I didn't see it.
Colts. But
to be fair, I'm pretty sure nobody else did. So
just oh, how the mighty have fallen. Just embarrassing the freaking Patriots, not even being able to score. 6-10. Bill Belichick looked like he was going to have a fucking heart attack and kill somebody with the interception in the end zone. It was brutal, man. Brutal.
Right, what's the over-under on Bill just straight up murdering somebody?
I think 3 more losses in a row.
All right.
3 more losses in a row, and he'll do it.
He loses to the Jets?
I think that's it.
It's over.
That'll be the kicker. He'll lose it. He'll never get... Oh, by the way, there's something even more important happening this week. You and me are going up against each other in fantasy football. It's you and me, brother. It's you and me.
Yeah.
I'm taking you down. Taking you down.
I mean, you might. My team's just getting injured to shit.
Dude, my
I managed
team...
to salvage it this week, and
Dude.
for some miracle, the Texans just played like crazy.
Dude, my team is injured to shit. Like, my 3 wide receivers who are good, because Cooper Kupp has been shit all season. Keenan Allen, questionable. Waddle, questionable. The Nico Collins, questionable. So those are my good receivers. And the whole season, my running backs have been injured, so I don't even know what the hell's going on. It's been a bad season, but I'm doing okay. I think I'm in 3rd place. So
I think so.
any given Sunday, the point is you're going down. Son of a bitch, you're going down.
I'm gonna pretend that I'm like being sportsman like here, so that in case I lose, I can always say, well, I always wanted it to be friendly, but no, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh, I'll destroy you.
Yeah, so
I'll murder you. I'll go Bill Belichick on your ass.
Well, you're gonna be too late. You got to lose 3 more. I'm gonna start a murdering spree right away.
Damn. All right. Next, we got one of the first upset of the weekend. The Browns beating the Ravens. And a comeback win. It was crazy. Did you watch this game? It's nuts.
Yes,
I thought the Ravens were running away with it, and all of a sudden they decided they're stupid and they didn't want to win. So
also, the Browns look now, but I think Deshaun Watson's all the way back.
It wasn't Deshaun Watson, at least not the first half. The second half, he did okay. LG boy, Pat suck now. Yep, but it was that defense, dude. Also, throwing freaking passes when you were supposed to run out the clock. Not great play calling. I guess the issue was that they couldn't really run the ball at all day. But dude, it's the defense is the scary part. Deshaun Watson, he's looking better every single game. So
he's not running as well as he used to. Obviously, he's a little bit older.
Yeah,
but hey, he's starting to move a little more.
You know what? Forget about being older. He's been hit a lot, and he doesn't get any massages after games. So
that's gotta suck.
Games start hurting a little bit more. You start taking fewer hits, but
honestly, that kind of fucked up my game.
Honestly,
this commercials where he's just shouting,
dude. I loved his commercials. He's got a lot of personality. Bam, and so
wham.
Honestly, this is the best division in football, which I did not expect to say at the start of the season. I think all teams are still with winning records. They're all neck and neck. I don't even know who's even close to taking this one. Who do you think?
Even the Steelers.
Yeah, the Steelers just keep winning. Ugly, but they keep winning. So
yeah, it's like, what the hell's wrong with them?
The only issue with that division is that they're going to cannibalize each other. As you saw, the Ravens losing they were on a hot streak, and then all of a sudden they hit a brown wall. And so we'll see what happens the rest of the way, but at least it's fun to watch, except the Steelers. They're really boring as fuck.
They're really boring, but they just keep winning.
I know, that's the worst part. Next, speaking of, the Steelers beating the Packers, Jordan Love is not it. They need to move on from Jordan Love. Use this draft. You're probably going to get a high draft pick. Take a chance on anybody else. Literally anybody else. Supposedly, it's a good QB draft. Steelers, exact same thing. Pickett is not the truth. You're there because of your defense, but you need a better QB. So that's my take from this game. What?
He keeps winning.
Yeah, because of the defense. Next, we got the 49ers just curb stomping the Jaguars. Whew! Turns out that bringing Chase Young into your team is cheating. It's unfair. It's illegal. It should not be allowed.
So I think the rumors of the 49ers demise have been greatly exaggerated.
Listen, there's a problem with the play style the 49ers have, in that they go 130% every game. They play too hard. They play too violent. And that wears you out. It also wears other teams out. But they really needed that bye week. and they look refreshed. They look very different, but you can't keep up that level an entire season. You just can't. They need to take their foot off the pedal every once in a while because that's how they get injured. That's how they lose 3 quarterbacks in the same season. That even in the same game. That's how Devo was always injured. But listen, when they're at 100%, when they're rolling, they look unstoppable. The issue is, will they have a bye week at the end of the season to help them recover? I doubt it, because I think Philadelphia's a bit too far away. Not crazy far away, but
Yeah, and there's only one bye week now with the wild card is, right?
Yeah, and I think Philadelphia might have an easier schedule. I don't know. We'll need to compare that eventually.
Philadelphia still has the Chiefs.
True.
This week.
Yeah. All right. So Gus Becerra. Oh my God! I thought you bought those died. I almost did, man. I had an allergic reaction to something. Turns out I discovered I'm allergic to a new piece of food, and it sucked.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I actually made an appointment.
Have you ever tried just stopping?
You know, I never thought of that. I never even considered it. Never even passed in my mind. You just changed my life. You just changed it. Bam! You just changed my life.
Wham! Like Deshaun Watson, just wham!
Wham! Is what I should have done. You know, I should just get a massage. I should massage it out. You know, like
I would advise against that.
You get arrested
for legal purposes.
What am I gonna do? Fire myself? You crazy? Kidding me? I love myself too much. But let's see, Gus Becerra. I never hit my kids, but I want to thank you too for allowing me to whoop ass anyway, dude. Gus,
you're talking a lot of shit for someone who had a pretty bad week.
You had maybe the worst week. The worst week out of everybody. So picking the Chargers. Fool of a took. Embarrassing yourself. You know what? Look up, spit, let it fall on your face. That's who you are. That's what you deserve. From me. Anyway,
keep the mouth open.
Yeah, what were we even talking about? Oh yeah.
The 49ers are good again. And the Jaguars apparently decided to take an extra week off.
Maybe, I guess, but Jesus Christ, what a beatdown. It was beautiful. I
thought the Jaguars were okay. Not anymore.
But maybe that's just how good the 49ers are. Anyway, next, we got the Vikings shockingly winning with Dobbs for the second week in a row against the Saints. The Saints,
I think
their moments.
I think Mr. Kirk Cousins maybe looking for a job.
Dude, honestly, that sucks because he was having such a good season. But dude, if the Vikings are still alive at the end of the season, which they probably will be because the NFC sucks, there's like no competition. I think they're pretty much guaranteed. Let's do the NFC real quick. I got the standings right here. So we got in the NFC, we got the Eagles are in for sure. Cowboys are probably going to be a wild card. Lions, I think they're taking it. By the way, the Minnesota Vikings are 6-4. You remember they started losing like all their games, and right now they're 6-4.
Weren't they? They were the 0-3 with the Chargers, right?
Yeah, and now they're 6-4. That's crazy.
They're in the playoffs right now.
Saints, Buccaneers, one of them is going to be in, one of them is going to be out. 49ers and probably Seahawks. So you got, if I have to guess, it's going to be Niners, Bucks, Lions, Eagles, and then Cowboys, Vikings, and Seahawks. If I have to guess right now. So the NFC looks pretty straightforward. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think.
Gus Becerra says he was going to give us a chance.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Hey, listen, I'll take it and destroy
you with it.
I appreciate you
giving us hope.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it.
David Martinez saying, "Hey guys, I'm still working, so here's my picks." Oh, thank you, sir.
Perfect.
Hopefully you have a good day at work.
Yep. Yeah, have a good shift.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I don't see that changing. I don't see the Commanders sneaking in there. Definitely not the Packers.
I think we clearly know who are going to be the leaders of each division except for the NFC South, right? That one's more of a coin toss between the Buccaneers and the Saints.
The NFC South is the only interesting one for all the wrong reasons. Everybody else,
Derek Carr got injured again.
Yeah, he does that. And Jameis is an idiot. He threw a touchdown, but it's like the dumbest pass I've ever seen, but it worked. So good on him, maybe. But just look which teams have a winning record. Those are probably going to be in the playoffs, except for the NFC South. So
Yeah, I think in terms of the race for the wild card, it's actually pretty easy. Cowboys, Seahawks, Vikings.
yeah,
There's no
that's it.
one particularly close.
Yeah. So
I mean,
again,
the
only
Rams get Matthew Stafford back this week, so
really. Oh,
maybe
so
they-
Cooper Cup is worth something again. All right. Anyway,
maybe.
let me see. Where was I? This one. So interesting matchup just to see Dobbs play. You know, good for how would you call him, Caillou? Good for
Yeah,
him.
Caillou.
You know, he's getting a job somewhere, and the Vikings are showing signs of life. So at least they're fun to watch.
I feel
to
like
a
it might be
point.
like a Brock Purdy situation where it's like, man, it's not that our quarterback is bad. It's just he got injured and we got
A killer
different
team.
one that's actually pretty good.
Maybe.
Kirk Cousins was playing his best ball.
I mean, he had two crazy good receivers.
Yeah, but then he got injured, and it's like, okay. And then you got Dobbs, and all of a sudden you're winning. What do
I
you
don't
do?
know. I don't know what's happening. Point is, fun to watch.
Yeah,
Next,
I do like him.
we
That
got
being
the,
said, I think the Lions are taking that division. I don't
the
think
biggest-
the Vikings will take it.
the biggest upset of the weekend. The Texans beating the Bengals in Cincinnati. What did I tell you about the Texans? Don't sleep on the Texans. What did I tell you about the Texans?
That was not the biggest upset.
Oh, well,
Monday
fine.
night, bro.
Dude, this was projected to be the worst team in the league, right? It was between them and or at least the worst team in the AFC, the Texans.
And
Again,
right now,
in fact, you know
I
what?
think CJ Stroud is in the conversation of being the best quarterback. Period.
Yeah, I mean he's playing ball like crazy. That defense showed up to play.
He gave me so many points.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let's be fair. This was probably a trap game for the Bengals. You know, you come off, you beat the freaking 49ers. You beat the Buffalo Bills. You're on a high. You have the Texans in your calendar. You're like, I don't even need to. And it's a holiday weekend. You're like, dude, I can party. I can relax. It's the Texans, a walk in the park. The Texans came ready to play. They can't. Not only they came ready to play, they came ready to beat down the freaking Bengals. And just as I expected the game to be, you know, the Texans to play really good the first half, and the second half for the Bengals to kind of take over. Which is kind of what happened, except that the Texans maintained control of the game. So they did almost catch up, but the Texans just did not stop. That is a well-coached team, man. Super well-coached and hungry. They're hungry.
Yeah,
they're well-coached. Again, their coach alone gets them up from being a C to a B+. And on a good day, they can take down anybody. That was a statement game. That's like, we can beat anybody anywhere. Don't sleep on us. We're not a free win. So
Not
good
at all.
for the Texans.
And don't blink now, but the Texans, I think they're taking that division.
No, definitely. They're in the conversation. And
they've proven to be, you know, kitty killers.
yeah,
So, you know, they killed the Bengals. Are they going to kill the Jags?
maybe. But here's the
Also,
most important
we live in a timeline where the Raiders have the same record as the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah,
and I
that
don't
is
like
bizarre.
that.
Well, dude, the Texans right now have the same record as the Bengals.
No, they actually have a. Oh yeah, that's the Bengals. Yeah,
Yeah. So it's crazy. But here's
the Bengals are at the bottom of their division.
dude, here's the even crazier part. The Texans have all the picks in the world next season. So this team is only going to get better. Because, I mean, they landed on pretty much all their picks this year. They landed on the most important one, QB. This is going to be a fun team to watch. Honestly, I'm pretty excited for the future of the Texans. It's not a great organization, but they're playing good ball. I like their head coach. I like pretty much the entire team. It's going to be fun to watch.
When the fuck did the Colts get 5 wins?
It's crazy, right? And you know
When
what's
did
even
that happen?
you know what's even crazier? The Texans won this game without their star wide receiver.
I know. That's why I got a wide receiver this week.
It's madness. It's madness.
Because both of my wide receivers were Eagles. I was like, oh, I'm boned. I need somebody. So I picked up this Noah Brown kid. 27 points.
You lucky bastard. You lucky son of a bitch.
I'm pretty good at this fantasy stuff.
No, but I mean, well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Point is, fun game to watch. If the Bengals,
They're quickly becoming one of my favorite teams to watch.
yeah, if the Bengals would have come prepared from the beginning, I think it would have been a different ball game. But still, dude, good for the Texans. Fun football. Good team to watch for the future. Next, we got the Buccaneers beating the Tennessee Titans. Dude, Tennessee Titans are dead. They're just dead.
Yeah, sadly, I think the King Henry run is like era is pretty much over.
You know what's crazy? This game ended like 20. The final score is 20-6. Chris Evans dropped the easiest touchdown I've seen in my entire life. Entire life. He just dropped it. One of the best wide receivers in football. He was by himself. Free ball, dropped it. And still beat down on him. By the way, Gus Becerra, Big D, when are you reviewing Loki? It made me so confused. I don't want to watch it. And I don't want to watch it because the first season was really stupid. And it was really stupid because it's time travel stuff that breaks every single rule that they set up in freaking Endgame, and it gave me a headache because it was stupid. And so I didn't want to watch it. I might, but I don't want to. In fact, I just finished watching Ahsoka, and I just finished watching Andor. I'm going to do reviews for those because one of them is extremely good. The other one's meh. So I'll do the
Mike Evans.
What?
It's Mike Evans. I said Chris Evans. You said Chris Evans.
He drops balls too.
He
drops balls too. Chuck Dominguez late to the party. Broncos. Yes, we will get to that next.
Chuck, don't worry. We will celebrate with you.
We got the Chargers losing to the Lions in the most Charger way possible.
You know, if you gave me actually, I don't need that many picks. This is exactly how I knew it was going to end.
Yeah, of course.
I knew exactly how this game was going to end. This game just shouted at me. Last minute heartbreak.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I heard, I was listening to actually the McAfee show, and they were talking about this game, and one of them is like a lifelong Lions fan.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically, he hit me with one of the deepest truths that hurt me to my very core. And he's like, yeah, man, honestly, like this is crazy. Like, because now we have the brand new Lions, and the Chargers are now the old Lions. And it's like, oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, maybe.
Herbert is Matthew Stafford.
Oh my God, no, the poor man. At least they're not trying to kill him. Jesus Christ.
Not yet.
Listen, let's break down for the Lions. First off, MCDC. He's a mad lad. I love his play calling sometimes. He had absolutely zero respect for the Chargers defense all game, and he showed it. Now, he went for it on fourth down like 6 times, made it 4.
Including at the end
when it mattered the most. He could have just gotten a field goal and that's it, but no. Man with the cojones the size of fucking Texas. The size of Lake fucking Michigan.
And see my head? I have a big head, all right?
And
my head is MCDC's right nut. Dario's head is MCDC's left nut.
Yes.
Okay?
He was never... You know what? Make it bigger. Anyway, so there was never a moment where he doubted that his offense could just embarrass the Chargers defense. And it showed. Because they played like that the entire game. Now, good for the Lions. They're playing good. I mean, their defense clearly needs some work. But their offense is, when it's hot, it's hot. They play better in a dome than outside of a dome. The SoFi is a dome. So, and a friend of mine was there because he's a Lions fan. Apparently, it was a home game for them. He said, I'm not sure how many Lions are here and how many Chargers because it's all powder blue. But it was like, yeah, that's all Lions. But let's go to the Chargers.
You can tell from the cheers.
Let's go to the Chargers side. There was a moment where I was like, this game is fucking done. So first off, for all of you who are like, man, you see how the Chargers stopped the Jets offense? How they did nothing? You saw the Chargers D just stop the Bears? Yeah.
The Jets have an offense?
They stopped the Bears and the Jets. I did not expect them to, let's just say, keep up that level of play against teams that are actually competent. All right?
Yeah,
teams that are not
stop the Jets offense.
I have stopped the Jets offense. It was me. I did it. Surprise.
You did it?
Yes, it was me.
I'm not surprised.
I did it with my mind powers. Anyway.
I'm not surprised.
In fact, I injured Aaron Rodgers.
You bastard.
It was funny.
But that is kind of funny.
So, the moment I was like, this game is fucked. I think it was in the second drive by the Lions. And the QB throws a pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And it is deflected. It is blocked. I'd say it was blocked by a guy named Leonard. So the Chargers. So he made a great play. But I was like, fuck. This is a dude from the bench that's blocking Amon-Ra St. Brown. We have a bench dude who I'd never heard of before because Davis got injured, blocking maybe the hottest wide receiver in football. Like, Eric, you have him in your fantasy team. How many points has he made you this season? 500?
Oh, God.
6,000? I don't know. But
Keep going.
That moment, I was like, fuck, we're done. So maybe the dude could ball. Maybe. But I don't think he can keep up with Amon-Ra St. Brown if he's the bench. And by that point, they were running the ball like crazy. So you're not double teaming Amon-Ra St. Brown, and you're not stopping the fucking run. What the fuck are you doing? Wait, let me see. I can't see it. Just tell me.
No, too blurry. He gave me just a nice 30 points.
30 points. All right. Hey, first off, Keenan Allen gave me 40, so suck on that. But the point is, that boy good. All right. So you don't stop. You don't stop. You didn't focus your defense on stopping their star wide receiver. You didn't focus it on stopping the running back. They had over 500 yards of offense. 200 of them were on the ground. So you're not stopping anybody. Nobody.
Like the Beastie Boys said, you can't, you won't, you don't stop.
What the fuck does the defense do all week? Now, I'm trying to think, because I've heard people say that, no, we've had conversations with Brandon Staley. The dude clearly knows football, blah, blah, blah. Coaching is about teaching football to the players. So maybe the dude has the knowledge, but he's not a coach. He doesn't know how to transmit that information. He doesn't know how to inspire people. He doesn't know how to instill fear in the souls of... You think anybody talks back to freaking MCDC? Anybody? No, the dude's barking on the sideline. He's a scary man. I wouldn't mess with him. He told me, dude, go run headfirst through that wall. I'll be like, yes, fucking sir. Because I'm scared of what he's going to do to me if I don't at least try.
You know that old saying of, if your friends told you to jump off a bridge, would you do? If MCDZ tells me to jump off a bridge, I'd do it.
Yes, because I love that man, and also I'm terrified of him. So
I trust his judgment, and also yes, the fear.
Yes.
Also,
Brandon
I
Staley,
hope what Gus Becerra said here is not true. Never forget the Chargers picked Josh Palmer instead of Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yep, that is a
Is
fact.
that true?
That is a fact. Yes.
Are we living in that timeline?
We are in that timeline. So the defense is probably the most expensive defense in the league, right? And it's just completely wasted.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert's rookie contract, completely wasted. And all because the fucking Spanos are too cheap to get an actual competent head coach. They cheaped out on a head coach a dude who was learning on the job and not learning particularly well, because the dude is regressing. Because the team on paper has gotten better, but on the field they look worse. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. They can't beat good teams. We knew this already. We know the season's done. But why don't they just fire this man? The Raiders fired Josh McDaniels. And look at that. They won. They started winning. Why? Josh McDaniels
twice, right?
is a brilliant football mind, but a terrible coach. He can't transmit the knowledge. And then I started remembering. Brandon Staley said he spent the summer with Steve Kerr and Golden State, the Golden State Warriors, because he wanted to learn. He learned fucking shit. He did not learn squat. He did not learn about championship mentality. He did not learn about coaching. He did not learn shit. Steve Kerr is the... What?
Isn't that basketball?
Yeah. But he thought I'll go with the championship head coach and I'll learn from him, the mentality. Steve Kerr is famous for two fucking things.
Steve Justin Herbert do 3-pointers?
I don't know, but Steve Kerr is famous for two things. All right, one, being the head coach of the Golden State Warriors and having that dynasty. Two, getting punched out by Michael Jordan. That's what he's famous for. So this dude is clearly aggressive, right? He's got that personality. He'll get in your fucking face. Brandon Staley's not that guy. All right, if he went there to learn how to have cojones, guess what? You don't learn that. You either have it or you don't. And this dude doesn't have it. He doesn't have the coaching skill. He doesn't have the respect of the team. He has nothing. The only thing that he has is fucking luck that the Chargers are too cheap to fire him. That's it. That's the only thing that he has. Nothing else. And guess what? Your career in the future may get better as the defensive coordinator. I wouldn't hire you because I've seen your defense. and it sucks. The most expensive defense in the league, and it sucks. So there's no excuse here. The freaking Derwin James looks worse every single game. He keeps getting unnecessary roughness penalties. You know why? Because if you're a hyper talented physical player, if you have like all the physical abilities in the world, but they're not putting you in the right position, the only thing you can do is get more aggressive, right? That's the only thing you can do. And so you can tell that he's stressed, that he's angry. And so the only thing he can do is be more aggressive when he plays, because he's not in the right position. He has to go even harder. And that's why he keeps doing all these dumbass things every single game. I don't understand why the fuck they just don't fire him. Everybody and their mother can see it. I saw it 2 seasons ago. Again, I'm an idiot. I don't know shit about fuck. But if I know that you don't put your bench fucking corner covering the hottest wide receiver in the league, or at least double team him with somebody else, I don't know what to tell you. You're a fucking retard. If I know it and you can't figure it out, you're a fucking moron. You do not deserve any money. You don't deserve to even be near a football player the rest of your fucking life. It's insanity. It's insanity that I can tell you that. I can tell you that because I know it. Because it's fucking the easiest decision in the world. Double team him. Just double team him. If anybody else beats you, fine. Don't let that guy beat you. Don't let them run the ball down your throat. This is not difficult. It's not. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's see.
Yeah, well, that being said, congratulations to the Lions.
Oh, yeah. Good on them. I expected them to win, so good on them. I hope you make it to the Super Bowl. Good on you.
Hope you win the Super Bowl.
Hey, listen, they might actually take the number 1 pick. I'm sorry, the number 1 seed if the Eagles, don't fare well against the Chiefs. But let me read this real quick. It took the Chargers 8 downs to score a TD from the 2-yard line at what point? That is correct. Never forget the Chargers. Oh, you already read this one. LG boy, our defense sucks, man. Staley has to switch it up or he's going to go. So tired of this. No, he has to go. It's 3 years of this. It's 3 years of people of teams just running the ball down your throat. You can't have Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, Kendricks, Derwin James. You can't have all these stars on the defense and have them run the ball 500. Oh, I'm sorry. Do 500 yards of football on you for the 5th time this season. You remember the Dolphins? How they just scored 600 total yards of offense, and it happened several times. Herbert and Allen looked unstoppable. They did another almost historic performance today. They were throwing miracles out there like crazy. And still, it wasn't enough. It was not enough for them to overcome the stupidity of the fucking head coach, who's also the defensive coordinator. I don't know.
It goes
I don't understand.
All the way down to the foundations of this rotten organization.
Yes. So stop giving them money. Don't buy their games. Don't buy their gear. Don't go to their games. Don't even watch them on TV. Watch them, the yo-ho way. Nothing. Don't let them have nothing. They don't deserve it. That's the only way that you're going to get rid of the ownership is they keep fucking losing money. Let me just go through this real quick. Dolphins, 36-34. Titans, 27-24. Vikings, 24-28. That was a historic performance by Herbert. And Keenan Allen. The Raiders, they barely survived them. Fucking Raiders. If the Raiders would have beat them, I think that we might have actually gotten rid of Staley. Damn it.
They couldn't even do that,
They
right?
couldn't even do us that favor. They couldn't fire Josh McDaniels at that point. Son of a bitch. The Cowboys, again, 2017. It's ridiculous. It's fucking...
Has McDaniels gotten a gig yet?
I don't know. I don't even know if he wants one.
What I'm saying, the Bills just fired their offensive coordinator.
Let me check.
And we know McDaniels is a good OC.
Yeah, but does he want to go to the Bills?
I don't know. Does he want a job? Well, actually, he doesn't need a job. He's going to get paid by the Raiders for the next decade. Along with Gruden. Dude, I like the Raiders.
Yeah, I love that the Raiders are stupid, so we'll see. Anyway, let's continue. God, I'm pissed. Let me see. Gus Becerra. Staley had guts. Then he got neutered and not allowed to go for it on fourth downs. They took away his only potential positive trait. Dude, okay, so.
How's he not allowed to do it? He's the head coach.
First off, no. You are incorrect. There's a difference between having guts and
being stupid.
Following, let's say, what's it called? Analytics. So he's an analytics guy. And he was like, oh, we're going to be aggressive. Not all fourth downs are the same. Not all fourth and ones are the same. And if you do a 4th and 1 on your end of the field, you're probably an idiot. So he's done it several times. The end of the game. You're on your own 20-yard line, and he's going for it on 4th and 1. That's not the same as going for it on 4th and 1 when you're on the other team's end zone. Not completely different. Why?
Or at least past your 45, man.
Because at that first, forget about giving the ball to the other team in a position where they can already score, or it's easy for them to score. If you've moved the ball to their side of the field, that means that the defense is tired. They've been there on the field. They've been running around. They're tired. You've been moving it on them. They fear you a little bit more. And so you have that advantage. So again, going for it on 4th down, it's not the same thing on your end as on their end. Now, there's some head coaches who do it because they have faith in their team and they're aggressive. That's their nature. For example, the Lions. The Lions are a very old school team, and you know who the Lions are every single week because every single week they play Lions football. It's old school. It's aggressive. They're going to do or die on that field, right? They're going to play the same way. They're always going to be aggressive. The Chargers change their play style every single week, and every single week it looks stupid. The one thing that they keep doing is they keep making dumbass decisions at dumbass moments. Now, in this game, I'm not going to say that there were too many dumbass decisions at dumbass moments, but it has been a pattern, and he does do it a lot. And earlier on in the season, I'd say that he's lost several games because he went for it on 4th down after it was the 3-0. Am I at 3-8? It should have been a 3-0, but he goes for it, and we ended up giving the ball up in a position where they could have scored easier on them. And forget about that, dude. The biggest problem is you tied the game, and then the only thing you have to do is not give up a big play. And what do the Chargers proceed to do? Give up 40 yards on the next play. What is your game plan? Did you not have guys on the back preventing that kind of pass? Again, if I know it, that means that you really fucked up. You really fucked up. But whatever.
Maybe he learned from the Bills. Also, I got to bring this up by LG Boy. On another note, Rip Peter Seidler. I didn't actually know that name right away, but apparently it's the Padres owner.
Really? Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, died at 63 from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Ah, dude. R.I.P. That's sad.
R.I.P., my
63,
friend.
63, man. That's brutal. Let's see. Mob Nasty, ironically. La Primera lives. I don't know what that means. LG Boy. Herbert balled out, but damn, the defense let him down. Did you see our boy in the press conference being like, maybe if I hadn't thrown that interception, maybe he would have won the game? It's like, dude, you're not the problem. Herbert is not the problem. You know what?
Too good for this world.
No, he is the problem. Herbert, you're the reason Brandon Staley did not get fired earlier on the season. Winning that game against the Vikings, beating the fucking Raiders, beating the Bears, and beating the Jets. If you hadn't done that, the man would be fired. So yes, you are the problem. Yes, it is your fault, but nobody blames you. Nobody blames you.
He's the problem for being too good at his job.
For actually caring. Again, I'll go back to the video that I told you. Chargers win a game. They're celebrating in the freaking locker room. And Brandon Staley's like, well, since we won, no weights tomorrow or something. Everybody's like cheering, yay. And Herbie's like, no, boo, boo. We should be booing this. We should be booing this. It's like, yeah.
Boo this man.
You know why? You know why he did that? Because Herbert did not.
Damn killer.
Herbert did not go to LA to retire. Okay? Everybody else, when it goes to LA, it's like, yeah, it's easy money. Fuck it. The press is not that hard on us. The fans are not that critical on us. Fuck it. They just go to there to fucking retire. And they don't give a fuck. And you can tell on the field that they don't give a fuck. Or they don't give a fuck about playing for that man. Because he's stupid. But anyway, Derwin James has been mid this season. Yeah. And forget about being mid. He's actually been a detriment because of all the fucking penalties. Every single game he gets a penalty for unsportsmanlike or unnecessary roughness. Every single game. It's brutal. But anyway, congrats on the Lions. I expected them to win, so there you go.
Yeah,
Next,
they're still slowly starting to become my favorite team, honestly.
we got the return of Kyler Murray and a victory, which was kind of surprising. At one point, I thought it was like, man, fuck the Falcons, they're gonna win. But turns out not so much. Our
So
boy.
I'm gonna steal this. I'm gonna steal this joke from Tom Grossi, so all credit.
Okay.
But it's like I would like to thank Activision for making sure that Call of Duty sucked this year, so Kyler played good.
Nice. That's legit.
Kyler actually focused on football.
Oh, clearly. I mean, I wouldn't say they played great. It was mostly the defense, but you know, they won. A win's a win. A win's a
It's
win's
his
a
first
win.
game back from a freaking torn ACL, and the guy was slinging the ball
There you go.
in
Next,
that dub.
we got the Giants just getting slayed by the Cowboys. Dude,
Just one more thing. They are less lovable now, though, because I like Dobbs better. They were more
are you talking about
lovable
the
with Dobbs.
Lions? Oh,
No,
okay.
the Cardinals.
The Cardinals. All right. Listen, I understand that. You
Yeah.
watched Caillou.
I mean,
growing
I don't
up.
have
get it.
anything against Kyler. It's just it's less lovable.
I get it. I get it. It's not a negative. It's just less positive.
Now let's talk about the Giants getting slaughtered.
Dude, brutal. What the hell? I mean, they're tanking now, right? They're tanking. They
Let's
have
go
to.
with that. Yeah.
Or
Let's
what?
go.
This
I
team
don't
was
know.
in the playoffs last season.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they weren't good in them,
Listen,
to be fair.
it's always a good day when the Giants lose. It's always funny.
Yeah, but I mean, if it means the Cowboys win, it's like a little bittersweet.
The Cowboys aren't going anywhere either.
Yeah, they're
They got the stupid.
Cowboys
They,
are such a
they
weird
have
team.
the stupid Russian flag on their helmet. They're not going anywhere.
like the Cowboys might. Are they the team with the most points this season?
Gus Becerra, Dolphins versus Lions Super Bowl. Book it. No, and it's probably the Dolphins.
Well, they did have that 170 game against the
And the
Broncos.
600-yard
Sorry,
game
Chuck.
against the Chargers and all that stuff. Dolphins Lions, I don't think so. The Dolphins aren't going to go all the way. They still need they have ways to go on their defense. They can beat bad teams. They can somewhat compete with mid-tier teams, but they can't beat top-tier teams, at least not yet. I don't think so. But
yeah, sadly, right now, I think it's kind of looking like it'll be the Chiefs again.
Maybe. I mean, I thought the Ravens looked unbeatable, and then the Browns. So maybe the Browns. Who knows? Next, we got this. Honestly, it would have been an interesting game if I would have given a fuck for either of these teams, the Seahawks and Commanders. There was like no offense in the first half, and then all the offense happened in the second half. It was all right. Seahawks beat the Commanders. Whatever.
Tied for first in their division.
Next, we got the Raiders beating the Jets. The Raiders are on a hot
This game
streak.
fucking sucked.
It was brutal, but they're on a hot streak, baby. And I hate it. It's disgusting. It's brutal. This should not be happening. Why did they? How is this man, Aiden O'Connell, winning? I don't understand. But yeah, I mean,
Dude, these teams were trying so hard not to win. It was crazy.
it was brutally boring, but whatever. You know, who cares? Next,
Yeah.
the biggest.
Although the Jets
upset-
are still alive because their division is
So
kind of
you're saying
struggling.
biggest upset of the weekend, the Broncos beating the Bills 24-22, all because they had 12 men on the fucking field.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the Broncos beating the Bills. I'm saying the Bills beating the Bills.
Dude, I'm gonna make this image large. I want you to see Josh Allen's face as he's getting sacked. Just look at his face. His soul is just broken. He doesn't feel pain anymore. He's just like, this is my life now. Now, fortunately for them, they fired their offensive coordinator because the dude sucks. He's terrible at his fucking job. So maybe, once... Also, they played without half of their defense, to be fair. But, dude, losing to the Broncos...
And they still had somehow too many defensive players on the field.
Yeah. Are the Broncos, that they turn around? Or is it the Bills were on a funk? What
Broncos
the
are on a
hell?
win streak.
They're on a win.
They beat the Chiefs.
Chiefs and the Bills.
They beat the bye week, and now they beat the Bills. It's insane.
Madness. And yeah, stupid Damar Hamlin. Yeah. Dude almost died, and now he's back in the field. Stupid. That's how depleted that defense is. Damar Hamlin had to fucking play. Let's see. LG boy, Dolphins are like Chargers. Can't beat a good team. Probably.
It feels like it.
Chuck Dominguez, that's right. Yep. So, dude, have they turned the corner? Again,
listen.
First off,
there's a common wisdom in the NFL, which is winning fixes everything.
That is true.
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how you win, or if it's like, oh, it was a fluke, or was because Chuck says, oh yeah, we got lucky though. It's like, it doesn't matter. A win fixes the culture within the organization. Players start to believe. Players start to get, okay, we got the dub. Like, doesn't matter how. Dude. Who gives a shit? Do you think the players are like, but we only won because we got that lame pass interference at the end? It's like, no.
Dude.
I don't give a shit. It's a dub.
Check this out. You ready?
Also, put us on the full screen.
All right. Check this out. No, I like seeing his face like that. Look at it.
It's kind of funny.
It's painful. But check this out. The Broncos played against a sick Patrick Mahomes. Then had the bye week, and then played the Bills on Monday Night Football after getting, mauled by the freaking Bengals with half of their defense lost. So maybe the thing that's changed is their luck. They're getting super lucky. Lucky enough to beat two of the top teams in the AFC. So it's better to be lucky than smart. And if you got a head coach who's kind of capable, they could, and in an AFC conference that's pretty much wide open,
it's like
they could make a move. They could make a move. So we can actually look at that. So
yeah, they're 4-5 right now, and most of the teams that are in the wild card are 6-3.
All right, so here you go. Here's the top teams in each conference. So you got the Dolphins at 6-3, the Ravens at 7-3, Jacksonville Jaguars at 6-3, Chiefs at 7-2. Now, I don't know if the Chiefs can beat the Eagles. I mean, they're both coming off of bye weeks on a Monday night game, so we'll see how that goes. But everybody else, only teams with winning records. Buffalo Bills 5-5. Pittsburgh's everybody in the AFC North. The weakest team is the Bengals at 5-4. The Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts 5-4 and 5-5, and the Raiders 5-5. All right.
Go to the top to playoff picture.
So what?
Go to the top and playoff picture.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So as of right now, it's pretty much all AFC North. That's going to change. The Texans are in, by the way. The Texans are in the playoffs as of right now. This is going to change. One of these teams is going to get knocked down. 6-3 is a pretty good place to be, but I think they're going to cannibalize each other. The AFC North is going to come. It's going to come back down to earth a little bit.
Steelers or Browns, one of them is going to go down.
The Broncos are not all the way down at the bottom. And let's check out their schedule. Just for fun.
And I'm pretty sure they're going to beat the Chargers, probably.
They could. So they're up against the Vikings. Not easy. Actually, you know what? They're fucked. Check it out. Here's their schedule. Vikings, Browns, Texans, Chargers, Lions, Patriots, Chargers, Raiders. So...
All right, so 3 winnable at the end.
1 definitely winnable, but Vikings, Browns, Texans is rough. Really rough.
That is a tough.
And then Chargers, Lions. With divisional games, you never know, but Lions. So maybe they're not going to make it. So this is not as fun anymore.
If they make it, though, you got some cooking.
Dude, it's fucking wild. It's fucking wild that at this point of the season, the Broncos...
I like Chuck Dominguez here. He's like, easy wins.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're all easy. Against good old Russ over there, slinging his balls all over that damn field.
It's crazy at this point of the season, the Broncos are above the Titans and the Patriots. That's fucking wild. But, you know,
I fucking love the sport, man.
any given Sunday.
I fucking love the sport.
Any given Sunday. And again, most of the teams are at 5 wins or 4 wins. So literally take away the AFC North. It's anybody's game. Anybody can sneak in. It's still anybody can get into the dance. Also, by the way, did you notice that the Bengals are not in?
Yeah, yes, I did.
Because the Texans are in and the Bengals are not.
I kicked them out.
Tiebreaker, baby. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue on with our picks for this week. So let's get started. You ready to write them down?
Yeah. Where is it? There you are.
All right, so here we go. Thursday Night Football. A hot one. A hot one.
Finally, a good one.
Cincinnati Bengals versus the Ravens in, where do they play? Baltimore. There you go. Eric, I'm going to go first. I'm going to go first. All right?
Yeah, okay.
Both teams lost. One team lost worse than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see the injury report. Because
Ravens already lost a divisional to the Browns.
I mean, no, freaking the Bengals have lost. I think they lost to the Ravens already.
They might have. I can check that.
Okay, so they got. Yeah, that's what I thought. They got a bunch of questionables.
They did. They lost.
They lost their linebackers. Yeah. All right, not great. The Bengals though may have lost Hendrickson. So let me just double check. Let me see. Hendrickson, injury update. Bengals D returns to practice. Okay. So, Thursday Night Football, short week, divisional rival, Ravens at home. The Ravens have played better throughout the season overall. However, they played an injured Joe Burrow. Fuck it. Give me the Bengals. Give me the Bengals.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Bengals too, just because I don't know. I think they want to get their revenge for earlier in the season, and I like the Bengals more. So that's just it. Flip the damn coin, boy.
Home.
All right.
Next, we got
another
divisional game. The Browns versus the Steelers. Do I even have to ask? Is this even a question that we're having?
Apparently.
Okay. You go first, I guess.
I'm going with the Browns.
Give me the fucking Browns. Are you kidding me? The Steelers? I'm never going to pick the Steelers. Even though they keep winning away.
Keep winning. That's the problem.
God picked the Steelers. What does he know? Jesus Christ. Next, we got the Raiders versus the Dolphins in Miami. Give me the fucking
I'm not
Dolphins.
so sure anymore.
Give me the fucking... Coming off a bye week, are you kidding me? The Raiders are a bad team. The Dolphins are going to curve stomp them.
I'm going with the Dolphins too. Maybe, I'm hoping the Dolphins are the AFC West killers.
Sure, why not? Home.
They beat the Chargers. They annihilated the Broncos.
They didn't beat
lost
the
to
Chiefs. Yeah, so there you go.
Gus Becerra, you are winning by 4 points, my friend. You're starting to get within striking range right there.
Ooh.
You got to be careful with your picks. Can't pick the Chargers anymore just willy-nilly.
Not against the Lions. You fool.
No.
Fool of a
What did God go?
Home.
All right.
Next, I'm not even
Lions
versus Bears.
Yeah, flip the coin.
In Detroit, away. God picked away.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Next, we got the Tennessee Titans against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Eric.
This is not the hardest week.
Nope. This is pretty easy. It sucks because I can't make a move.
Clanton goes meow.
Yeah. Clowntown's got their number away. Especially at freaking Florida.
Yeah,
Next,
I think at this point we just kind of know
Green Bay
who
Packers
is just completely out of it.
versus the Chargers. Give me the Chargers.
I wish I could be more confident about this one.
Away.
I'm going with the Chargers.
But I'm not happy about it.
But it's something's wrong there. They could lose it.
Of course. You know what? It's Green Bay's to lose. There you go.
Yes.
Next, we got the Arizona Cardinals against...
What did God do?
Oh, he went away.
Okay.
Against the Houston Texans.
Okay. Interesting. Cardinals got Kyler back, but the Texans are they're looking like the truth, aren't they?
Just far. A couple of moves to make. Yes. at home.
Yeah, I think the Texans right now are the truth.
Give me the Texans.
Yeah.
I believe in the Texans.
Give me damn
Now,
Texans.
the only problem is that I have
Yeehaw,
James
boy.
Conner, and I'm going up against you this week, so I don't want them to do too good, but I want them to win. Don't block the freaking runner.
Make it a slaughterhouse.
God picked the way.
All right.
Next, maybe the toughest pick of the week: the Cowboys versus the Panthers in Carolina. Eric,
Bro, what is this week?
I don't
you
know.
Think we can,
I
do
don't
you
know
think we
where
can
to go.
finally get a full week where we get all of them?
Oh, you just jinxed it.
Come on.
Hey, listen, the Panthers are gonna win because of you, because of what you
I
just
hope
fucking
so.
did, because of what you just fucking said.
Wouldn't that be great?
Home.
All right.
Next, we got the New York Football Giants visiting the Commanders. Is it still at the Vito kid? Oh yeah, because the other guy's done for the season, right? Daniel Jones.
Yeah, no, Doug Jones.
Who's Daniel Jones?
No, I'm fucking with you. It is Daniel Jones.
I knew it. I knew it. You son of a
You
bitch.
just always call him Doug.
Listen, dude, I'm tired. Again, 1 hour sleep. I'm exhausted. I want to end this.
All right, I'm going with the commies.
Yeah, me too. Give me the commies.
We've
The
made the
Washington
same
Commies.
picks so far, by the way.
Oh wait, I know, but I'd be an idiot to pick the freaking Panthers over the Cowboys. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Next, we got the Buccaneers against the 49ers. Who am I gonna pick? This is so freaking hard.
Yeah.
Give me
There's
the
got to be an
Niners.
upset here, right?
There will be, because listen.
Okay, I'm looking at the final ones. There's going to be some contention
Away.
there.
Away. There's going to be all upsets. We're all just going to end up looking like idiots like we usually do. Next, we got the
can't wait.
Buffalo Bills hosting the New York Football Jets, who beat them early in the season. Eric, who do you like?
All right, they beat them in the first game of the season, so there was different things going
To be
on.
fair,
They did technically play against Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers did play in that game. So.
Yeah.
By the way,
So
what did you listen to the Aaron Rodgers Tuesday? What was Aaron doing? Why is he out there on the field warming up? What's he doing?
I think he's fucking with people.
That's what I said. So he's just fucking with people?
Well, no, the Jets are alive.
By,
All
by,
right.
the, by the way, did Devontae and Aaron like hug each other and cry during last
I don't
week's
know
game?
about that. I know he was throwing some balls at him. For good old time's sake.
Oh, there you go.
Is that like I don't know, meeting your ex and going for like a quickie? Is that the equivalent? Like, did Devontae just whisper to him, Aaron, I miss your balls. Just give me one for old time's sake.
Together.
It would be beautiful if they were together in the Jets.
I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. Listen. Yes, they were better together.
They were.
Next
and
question.
I think I'm actually going with the Bills here.
Yeah,
Even
me
though
too.
they're kind of stinky poo-poo.
No, give me the Bills. They just fired their offensive coordinator.
That was my feeling. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna play with a little more fire. People are gonna be scared for their jobs.
Definitely, they should be. Dude, it's funny because you watch the Bills and away. And the reason why they're good, the reason why they win is because of Josh Allen being Superman. Like, Josh Allen just makes the play happen.
And sometimes they lose because of him being Superman.
Well, I mean, if he has to do it in order to make the play work, he has to do it. So you're taking a risk. The dude's a gunslinger. And
Well,
so
so
the problem is that in football, that's not how it's supposed to go. The game plan, the play calling is supposed to be making the play happen. And then good quarterback play takes you to the next level. But if your play calling is shit and things are not working, then your quarterback kind of has to be Superman to make things work. So
Yeah, the way I've seen it, how do you say, like, described is the way that their offensive coordinator made the calls is, I know that I have a Superman as a quarterback, so I'm gonna make every throw he makes really hard,
no,
but
that's stupid.
really, really impressive. And it's like, no, you want to make every throw as easy as possible,
Yeah.
so that you don't risk ball safety.
Yeah. It's stupid. Honestly, you could watch them and things were just not clicking. So it looks stupid. All right. Gus Becerra said that cheating is the quickie is sending nudes to your ex.
That makes sense. Yeah.
There you go. Next,
All right.
we got. So this is more kind of like trying to seduce your ex into having a three-way with your new girl.
Oh, that's so real. Oh, I don't like that.
Anyway,
Or do I?
Seahawks facing the Los Angeles Rams in LA. Welcome to LA. Welcome to LA.
Matty Stafford's back.
Stafford's back.
Seahawks playing good. Who goes
always
first
do.
here? I think you go first here.
Give me the Seahawks.
You want the Seahawks?
Yeah, the Rams overall, they're just haven't been
I think
great.
I think they're too far behind. Yeah, I think I'm
Yeah.
going with the Seahawks as well. I don't
You,
think
you
they got
don't
much
play
to
you don't
for.
play as hard because you don't want to get injured and stuff, especially coming off an injury. So away.
Also, it was a hand injury or thumb injury. So
That's not good. Next, we got the Vikings visiting the
Let
Denver
me
Broncos.
let me do it. We have the white hot Minnesota Vikings up against the white hot Denver Broncos.
Damn.
All right.
Damn. Who's going to win this one? Again, freaking,
Both on winning streaks?
freaking Broncos are lucky, man. They're not facing Cousins in prime time.
But maybe Caillou is the truth
Also, why is this game in prime time?
because it's the Broncos, and I don't know. Maybe that's just in the law somewhere.
I hate fucking having the Broncos in prime time. Let me see.
Although sometimes their games are just funny. Like the game against the Bills was just funny.
Sure. Definitely. It's not something I've never seen before.
Although no mascot is better than the Bengals mascot. Because didn't you see in the game where they did the game-winning field goal with the Texans?
Yeah.
The Bengals mascot was just hitting his head.
Nice. Cool. All right. So who do you like? You go first.
Oh man,
This is a tough one.
damn! It is a tough one. I think we have to move. I think we're gonna.
Brother, God
I think
picked
we're gonna
away.
be differing here.
I'm making a move.
Okay. I think I go first. I'm gonna.
The NFL has the power to flex any game now, and they refuse to use it. That's what Gus Becerra says.
You know what? I'm going with the Broncos for the first time this season.
Really? What's your logic?
I think
At home?
there's no logic. There is no. Do I look like a man with a plan?
All right. Give me the Vikings. Fuck
Sure.
it.
What's your logic?
I'm going whatever you didn't pick.
Yeah, fair. This is the definition of a coin toss game, but for all the wrong reasons.
Exactly. Now, for all the
Now,
good reasons.
For all the right reasons.
Monday Night Football. Super Bowl rematch. Super Bowl
You know what?
preview? Super Bowl preview? What the hell?
No, you know what? You know what? This is our Super Bowl rematch, and I'm going. Well, you go first. But,
I mean, if it's a Super Bowl rematch, we kind of.
well, I mean, if you go, then you go
If
with the
it's
opposite.
Super
That'd
Bowl
be fun.
rematch.
It'd be kind of weird.
All right.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles visiting the Kansas City Chiefs. Arrowhead. Not an easy place to play. Kind of difficult.
So they
I
say.
hear it gets pretty loud. I think that the Eagles are still kind of bitter about losing. I think they still mad. I think they have a better team overall. The only thing that the freaking Kansas City Chiefs have on their side is the refs and maybe the best head coach in the NFL and maybe the best QB in the NFL and definitely the best tight end in the NFL and all the freaking Swifties in the world. So
Which
fuck
might be a
'em.
detriment.
fuck them. Give me the Eagles. Fly Eagles fly, baby.
This is a
Fly,
Super
Eagles,
Bowl
fly!
rematch. Give me the goddamn Kansas City Chafer.
You fucking pig. You disgusting
Kansas City
bastard.
Queefs.
You traitor
Give
son
them
of a
to me.
bitch. You red
Yeah.
motherfucker. You
Shake
suck.
it off. Shake
You
it off,
suck.
motherfucker.
You freaking
Shake it off.
bandwagoner.
Shake it off.
Bandwagoner. Anyway.
Shake it
let's
off.
see.
Shake it off. Will Taylor be there?
Oh, wait.
I don't know.
By the way, I'm
I hope
surprised.
so.
I'm surprised you didn't block me. That would have been hysterical.
Oh yeah, that would have been fun.
I was like, oh, he's totally gonna block me. No, honestly, the issue with the Kansas City Chiefs is that they don't have any fucking wide receivers, and the Eagles they're loaded everywhere. So
That's fine. You got Kelsey.
I mean, if somebody thinks about double
No, they're
teaming
not
him
gonna.
on
They're
the
not
middle, if
No,
somebody, you
they're
know,
not going to.
share this
Nobody's gonna figure it
podcast
out.
with anybody who's playing against the Chief. Just double
Nobody's
team
gonna
that
figure it out.
man in the middle. That's
No.
it. That's all you have to. Just you know what? Don't even double team. Just have somebody standing right there in the middle, just in the middle of the field, every single play.
Nope.
It's gonna be 3 and out every single fucking game.
They don't know. They can't figure it out. They're
Patrick
not
Mahomes
gonna
gonna be like, ah, man, there's a motherfucker right there. I can't throw the ball there. He's right in the middle of the field. That's where Travis is supposed to be. So
That's not gonna happen.
Have
You know it's not
somebody
gonna happen.
stand in the middle of the field. That's it. Oh, you know what?
You know it's not gonna happen.
I like this. Gus Becerra, just push all the entire game. Just do it every single time. Just 3 yards every single play. Just keep going.
Just smack Jalen Hurts' ass all game.
You're gonna eat up the clock. You will keep the ball off of Patrick Mahomes' hands, and they can't stop you. Just push every single play. 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards all damn fucking day.
Jalen Hurts' ass is gonna be white red.
Yeah. Will Taylor be there? Now that's a question. And the
Yeah,
answer is,
football,
who
I think
gives
so.
a shit about Taylor Swift? Damn it. Actually, I saw a video that was pretty funny. It was some dude made a cartoon where Taylor Swift is, he's on the stands, and Travis mentions to Patrick, like, I think I'm gonna break up with Taylor. Patrick's like, you're breaking up with Taylor? And all of a sudden, all the chicks on the field, at freaking Arrowhead are like, Travis is gonna break up with Taylor. So they keep telling everybody, and it reaches finally all the way up to Taylor Swift, and she starts screeching like a band, like ah, like a queen bee, like ah, and all the girls start looking crazy, like Attack on Titan crazy, and they start freaking breaking Travis Kelce's knees, bringing it up to her. It's fucking madness. That's the way I see Swifties now. It's mad.
I could see that.
It's scary. Someone bring a boombox out playing Selena Gomez. Do they have beef? I'm done with the Kansas City Swifties. Sure. Just for Dario speaking facts. Sure. All damn day. Nothing but facts. I'm the facts man. That's what they know me as. Facts man. Facts Dario. Anyway, I don't even know which facts I was saying. I'm assuming it's the having somebody stand in the middle or the tush push all day. Who knows?
I don't know, but
thank you.
if I were you, I would adopt the Big D moniker.
Big D facts?
Yeah.
Sure. Maybe.
That sounds like that sounds like a One Piece name. Big D Facts.
I also like D Money. D Money's fun.
All right.
Anyway.
Also, David Martinez, if you're listening, still you didn't pick between the Steelers and the Browns. So, if you want to forfeit that point,
just
go for it.
Send me a message on Instagram. Just for if she's there, the rest will go full Swifty. But yeah, honestly, I think like even if we weren't making a move here, I think the Eagles are the better team. So also
I hope they win. But come on, we've seen this timeline.
No, you see, it's different. I don't hope they win. I actually, if I'm being logical, I'd prefer the Chiefs winning so that the Lions can take the #1 seed in the NFC. Because I like that timeline. I like the idea of that timeline. I like the idea of the Lions being the #1 seed in the NFC and, still losing. But it would be funny.
Oh, come on.
I mean, they're not there yet.
It would be funny.
They're not there yet. I don't think they're there yet.
I want to believe.
They're still lacking in defense. Come on. But they're
So
getting
what?
they play a lot of heart. They're finding ways of winning games, which is all that matters. But
Yeah,
I don't think
they're
there yet.
Rocky Balboa. They got no defense. They take all the punches. They just keep going.
You know what? I'm sold.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Chiefs. No, I'm kidding. No,
Ironic that I
think-
make a Rocky reference during the Philly game and not going with Philly, but whatever.
Whatever. Anyway, that's it. That's it for today. Is there anything you want to mention?
I love everybody.
Don't fucking
I love
lie.
y'all.
You don't love anything. You don't even know the meaning of the word.
You're right. I don't love the Chargers. I only love Herbert.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair. It's fair enough. That's well said. I like Eckler too. He's fun. He's a good chap. Anyway,
Yeah, he's nice.
that's it for today. You guys sound like Loki fans speaking all this timeline crap. How dare you?
No, I'm not. I'm a Zelda fan.
How dare you?
How dare
How dare you? I was trying to think of another timeline thing.
Steins Gate? It's too niche for people.
I'm just not a time travel guy. Like there's few. All right, so okay, we're gonna do this for a little bit. Stopping the music. So time travel stuff. Listen.
You had music already?
Yeah, I had music already. If we're going into timeline stuff.
I gotta go to work.
All right, fine. We're not doing it. We're not doing it because Eric's a loser.
I need a full. Let's do a full episode on timelines at some point. How about that?
Fair. Well, you did have that fever dream that you wanted to add like 8 more teams into the NFL that we haven't discussed yet. But that's off-season talk. That's
Oh, that would be
off-season
insane,
talk.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
madness. That timeline is crazy. But
No, we don't get overtime, Gus. We're gonna it's like I threw a flag.
what I was gonna say is we are due for an Otaku Tuesday. There's a lot of
is
things I
true.
want to discuss. There's a lot of things.
There's a lot.
There's
Attack
a lot
on
of
Titan
shows.
ended.
Attack on Titan ended. Jujutsu Kaisen kept going. Apparently, we haven't discussed. we didn't discuss any of that. Goblin Slayer season 2 came out. I'm not liking it, and so there's a lot we need to discuss. There's also one thing.
You did read the book.
There's one thing in particular that I really want to talk about. One.
All right.
But I'll save it.
Well, that's
I'll
a good
save it.
teaser.
I'll save it. Minority Report's not time travel. But it
Well,
just has to do.
I guess you could argue it kind of predicts the future, maybe.
But it's not time travel.
Yeah.
In fact, they even say that it's not, 100%.
True. That's actually part of the plot of the story. A good movie,
Anyway,
though. I recommend it.
Listen. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time.
That's a great movie.
Dude, and you know what? You know what they do in that movie? I rewatched it. So, they follow the law of equivalent exchange. So, when you travel in time, the reason why you can't travel in time is because it creates a paradox. The reason it creates a paradox is because, let's say, Dario today just boop, goes into the past. That means that there's more mass in the past than in the present. So that creates a paradox, right? Because matter doesn't change; it only transforms. Blah blah. One of the rules of the universe, whatever. And so, in order to not create a paradox, what they did in the Ninja Turtles is that's why the samurai come back and take their place. That the turtles go into the past, but the samurai dudes come into the present, and supposedly they have the same mass, and that's why it works. No paradox. No paradox, baby.
You're saying all this like I'm supposed to be surprised that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles makes perfect scientific sense.
True.
This has always been the case.
I forget. I'm the idiot. But anyway,
Come on.
as always, like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel. It really helps me out. Any comments, questions, suggestions, you can find me at DariusDW and at SuperDarioWorld. So always, thank you for listening, and we'll see you again next time.